Gas is still too cheap. They keep gunning them fat-ass pickups like overstuffed race cars, so yep, gas must still be too cheap. No, that's true when I see them all idling in the ATM and drive-thru sipping lattes with the AC on high. Since prices keep going up, we must still be getting a real bargain on the world's finest healthcare. Proud and ignorant patriots keep getting fatter. So it sure looks like factory food also costs a bit too little. God-fearing folks are still threatened by gun-controlling socialists, so we must not waver in our faith. They continue flicking them fricking dirty butts all over, which says to me, smoking should cost more. Millions of gallons of too cheap water still wastefully rinse big ag poisons into our drinking supply. Sometimes almost hear their elitist propaganda, so we need to turn up Freedom's channel a bit more. Not everyone knows all the jingles by heart, yet, so we need to try and increase our media penetration. The Okies keep making lots of new ATV trails in their Colorado forests, so yeah, gas is still too cheap. Since we throw away 500,000 bags per minute, it's obvious that plastic should cost just a little. Kids are texting, so at least some form of literacy remains to their surely brighter than ours tomorrows. There's still lots of room in Texas, so we're morally obliged to keep on being fruitful gospel spreaders. Not everything is duplicated in Spanish yet, and you know, that really is bringing us all closer together. Right-wingers continue tossing aluminum, glass, and plastic away as if it were a real traditional family value. Fast buck developers still find it cheaper to rip up farmland than to rebuild their decaying cheap shit. Miners and drillers remain more concerned with costly regulations than about their poison messes. They still think teeny cars rob them of their manhood, so they keep driving giant SUVs to tiny cubicle jobs. Not everyone is dumbed down enough yet to uncritically parrot each and every fake news headline. Only half of our graduates can't read, so there's still not enough kids being shoved up from behind. Opinion polls prove that climate change remains just the costly hoax of a few crackpot progressives. We let our vampire electro-gizzies suck energy 24/7, so there's room for increases in electrical rates. Us fat, proudly ignorant, couldn't have beens still mount our blessed loud Harleys, so there, by God. Keep seeing lots of drunken jet ski mayhem, so the water's still too clean and gas remains too cheap. 40% of babies are bastards, so we must forcefully deny these sinners the evils of birth control. They still won't drive over 5 hours and stand in line longer than all night for a little free dental care. Some of the debt-ridden outsourced have not yet cowboyed up to their self-responsibility Kool-Aid yet. So far, not all of us are dumbed down quite enough to swallow all their lame, pre-digested sound bites. There's still a few of the underclass that don't believe the tax cuts for the rich actually trickle down onto them. Some idolaters remain convinced that the government should keep subsidizing single-parent litters. Not everyone has totally rejected reason for unshakable faith yet, so good work still remains for we, the believers. TV must be way too cheap because they keep paying $100 a month just to keep it locked right on the Fox. Since we can still afford the $1 million per year per soldier overseas, we can keep exporting our freedom. Gotta keep on subsidizing corn syrup because there's citizens without any diabetes for us to pay for yet. Bound to keep our guard up, what with new job-killing regulations being floated each and every day. And they still assure us their people are their most precious asset, and we must keep trusting that they'll create the good new jobs of tomorrow just for us.